It's gonna be okay. I promise. Ha, it's gonna be okay. I know what they said. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Because you wear your heart on your shoulder. Sometimes it's hard to cope, even with the heart of a soldier. You then accepted your loss as you started foreclosure. But God rose you from the ashes when you thought it was over. No one knew what you was going through. You shut off your phone, cause like you did all your life, you worked it out on your own. You've been carrying that weight, but will it catch up? Probably. Cause when it's too heavy, even strong legs get wobbly. But you keep walking. Why? Cause you gotta survive it. The hardest of us break down. We just do it in private, counseling folks, helping them get through. Not knowing that hearing too much of other people's problems could depress you. It's gonna be okay, quit stressing and breaking up. Anything is fixable, just gotta keep waking up. I've been under pressure, but never let it control me. So I'ma tell y'all like my OG told me. It's gonna be okay, we gotta do our best. Can't rectify your life overnight, it's a process. I've been under pressure, but never let it control me. So I'ma tell y'all like my OG told me. Life's roller coaster got you in a funny spot. The bills keep coming even if the money stopped. The rent game is so damn wicked. You could pay on time 20 years straight, miss 1 month and get evicted. So at all times the pressure's on to provide more, especially if you got other mouths to feed besides yours. It ain't working even though you're pushing. So you thinking about doing things out of character to get a cushion. Is losing your freedom worth it? Is that something to do? Can't support your family now cause they sending money to you. Don't let your current situation get you down and do something stupid right when it's about to switch around. Cause it's gonna be okay. Quit stressing and breaking up. Anything is fixable, just gotta keep waking up. I've been under pressure but never let it control me. So I'ma tell y'all like my OG told me. It's gonna be okay, we gotta do our best. Can't rectify your life overnight, it's a process. I've been under pressure but never let it control me. So I'ma tell y'all like my OG told me. Girl, you was hard-headed, didn't wanna listen. So now you find yourself caught in a troublesome position. You let your guard down, cause old boy got you excited. So now a new life is coming completely uninvited. And it was made clear once it was over, he showed what it is. Because he disappeared the moment that you told him it's his. The seed that was planted in your heart, you couldn't receive it. When we say God got me, how many of us believe it? You started to contemplate who you could take that to. But something inside just wouldn't let you make that move. And if you get past that first wave of fear that you got, you gon' be straight whether the child's father's with you or not. It's gon' be okay, quit stressing and breaking up. Anything is fixable, just gotta keep waking up. I've been under pressure but never let it control me. So I'ma tell y'all like my OG told me. It's gon' be okay, we gotta do our best. Can't rectify your life overnight, it's a process. I've been under pressure but never let it control me. So I'ma tell y'all like my OG told me.
Thank you, K-Rino, for passing down the game that your OG gave to you, to keep passing it down so I could keep passing it down to my little young ones, my kids, my nephews. We need guidance and community to keep these young guys off the streets, out of jail cells, in books, becoming doctors, becoming lawyers. I'm not so much even into the athlete thing no more. I grew up being an athlete. That shit is a once in a lifetime dream. It's like hitting the lottery. One thing they can't take from you is that education, partner. Once you got that degree, that shit opened doors everywhere, especially in the field of making money. Medicine, biotech, technology, period. That's what I'm into. I want these young guys to get into that. Fuck being an entertainer and an athlete. necessary means to an end. You got to have a certain kind of drive for that, and not everybody's welcome because not everybody's going to have the talent. Everybody got a brain. You just got to use it. Get that education, man, and walk through them doors and sit down and be making $200,000 a year playing on the computer, or make $500,000 a year saving lives. There's so many different ways you can make a great living without just chasing the stereotypical stuff. As far as this song goes, even though I went on that tangent, I know this song relates to me because these past, for sure, 5 years altogether since me and my wife separated. The first year, I fucked up just being depressed, angry, alcoholic. The second year, it was a continuation of that. Got a DUI, went to jail. Third year, got out. Started this channel. Well, no, the second year. The second year, I started this channel. Wasn't taking it serious. Just was trying to stay sober. Because of the first year, it was like, okay, I got to clean myself up. It's time to get back on track. So that's why that first year when I first started this channel, and we still was trying to work it out, I started the sobriety channel to try to stay on track. Kept falling off the wagon until it was just over with. Got a DUI, went to jail, got out of that the third year, started taking this serious. Because when I got out of jail, I had 1,000 subscribers. Somebody had the fish out of water thumbnail, the original one. A subscriber made that for me. It was sitting in my Facebook Messenger when I got out of jail. He said he was a fan. I wasn't using no thumbnails. My camera was shitty. He just was looking out. I lost contact with that guy too, and I don't even have. I wish I had contacts with him because the Facebook that I had, I deactivated it. Especially after like me and my wife separated, it was just like I deactivated. I didn't want to have no kind of real public connection because she's gonna move on. I'm gonna move on. It gets mixed. That's why I don't play social media like this. Too mixy. But yeah. Anyway, third year. Back to the story. Third year. Started taking it more serious. Then, fourth year. Oh, I lied. Third year. Started taking it more serious. Get up to 15,000 subscribers. Channel gets terminated within 72 hours. First copyright strike, Guns N' Roses. Second, Lil Wayne. Third, Guns N' Roses. YouTube emails me. You got 72 hours to fight this or lose everything. Literally, 72 hours. On that 72nd hour, everything was gone. So, we on the third year of this divorce. Things are just starting to look kind of like on the up and up. Boom! This is my only source of income at the time. This was before I actually started working again for real and everything. This was my only source of income. Terminated. Gone. Literally. God works in mysterious ways. Blessings. 2 weeks later, my old job called me back. I start working there. I worked there for a few weeks. I'm getting email after email telling me to come back. I decided to come back. So I was recording and working. But then I quit that other job because they didn't give me the promises that I thought I was going to get coming back. So I quit, started doing this full time. Boom. Got more control over my sobriety. I wouldn't say that it's not something that I fight and it's not something that I don't deal with every day, but hence the word be okay, the title of the song. Sometimes we make stuff way worse in our head than it actually is in reality. Don't let your mind trick you into thinking things are way worse than it probably is. Because sometimes it's really not that bad. It's going to be okay.
React and respond, bring heat to a pompous critic. I don't pass the baton, I beat you unconscious with it. Since the game has been inundated with nonsense, the people came to eat from my table of content. These ratchet kids spit like they never heard of what practice is. It's sacrilege to compare me to anybody in the rapping biz. Set for war because I'm better than before. Plus I'm the human in the room that all the elephants ignore. I trigger rapid reactions from the outset till the track ends. I'll knock you out, punch you again, then knock you back in. I'm overloaded with confidence, I'm so infatuated with myself, I slide in my own DMs and leave compliments. It's the pandemic, why you acting like it just started today? You been in it, ain't no vaccine for this in the women or men's clinic. Once it gets in your system, it's permanently imprinted. You living in the pandemic, why you acting like it just started today? You been in it, ain't no vaccine for this in the women or men's clinic. Once it gets in your system, it's permanently imprinted. K is your favorite orchestrator of phrases and letters. My pages are better, they can break the blaze in the shredder. We trying to get rich, and that's just how it be when I hit licks. I spit bricks, so rappers better flee when I get ticked. I came here to arrest the lame songwriters who claim I didn't bless the game. So much wisdom obtained, I grew an extra brain.
I believe
travel
that.
methods are not yet explained. My body can catch a plane, but my head is conveyed on a separate train. I'm under pressure when I grab a pen, cause if I write average, I let a martial artist kick me in the abdomen. People shook when I say how long it took to be K. Master of physics, I come towards you when you push me away. Okay. It's the pandemic, why you acting like it just started today? You been in it, ain't no vaccine for this in the women or men's clinic. Once it gets in your system, it's permanently imprinted. You living in the pandemic, why you acting like it just started today? You been in it, ain't no vaccine for this in the women or men's clinic. Once it gets in your system, it's permanently imprinted. My harmful voice waves are far from normal. You'll wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning feeling like spiders are crawling on you. You brag too much, but you ain't half as tough. Rappers can hear me laughing from Alaska with both of their ears plastered shut. My phrase, you wonder how it's made. My diploma came from outer space, cause I just graduated from the 1000th grade. The soulful vocalist, K-Rino can mix equal doses of fire and water and make them coexist. None who face me are adjacent. That's why when I came into this game, I trained myself to be my own replacement. The culture vulture denigrator, the mind state renovator, who hooked 20 haters to the same ventilator. It's the pandemic, why you acting like it just started today? You been in it, ain't no vaccine for this in the women or men's clinic. Once it gets in your system, it's permanently imprinted. You living in the pandemic, why you acting like it just started today? You been in it, ain't no vaccine for this in the women or men's clinic. Once it gets in your system, it's permanently imprinted.
See, the problem with K-Rino is he's been this good for this long that you kind of become numb to it as a fan. Even I do it. As a fan, you become numb to it. Not giving this man the proper respect that he deserves to be this good for 30 years. This good for 30 years. Now think about that. I only been on Earth 30 years. 34 to be exact. He's been rapping this good for as long as I've been alive. Crazy.
Dig. I think I'm gone. I think I'm gone. I think I'm gonna fly, just fly away. Why? Cause I what your baby mama done did. I was chilling.
Look how he opened the verse. Look, somebody must have pissed him off. Somebody pissed K-Rino off that day. Look how he opened the verse. Don't call me. Talking about other people's kids.
Cause I ain't in the mood for that bullshit not today. Hey. Don't call me talking bad about other people's kids. Not interested in what your baby mama done did. I was chilling in the living room, minding my own, when I saw your name and number blowing up on my phone. It's hard to make them shut up when they mouths start running. What makes a grown man start yapping just like a woman running down people business? You telling it all, G. Out of everybody in the world, why you call me? I ain't showing no interest. I'm bad at talking, but still, my only reply is,
oh yeah, that's crazy, for real.
I'm ready to hang up. You talking reckless and crazy cause you hating on the same dude you hang around daily. So here's a way to check him on everything he say. Whoever he gossiping about, call him on the three-way. Cause right now it's no doubt, G. The same way they talk to me about them, they talk to them about me. So I'm
That's true too. That's true too.
Why? Cause I ain't in the mood for that bullshit, not today.
Somebody called K-Rino on some bullshit. He wasn't happy.
Cause I ain't in the mood for that bullshit, not today. It seems like just being sane is way out of your range. Why complain about things you have the power to change but won't do it? Your problems are easy to get through. K is not a therapist, fool. I'm going through shit too. It never ends. I'm seeing some extremely bad trends. I got a life. I can't babysit no clingy ass friends. At your job with stressful coworkers hate you. You bout to click. Supervisor tripping. Can't get a raise. Damn, then quit. Don't restrict who you really are and live in dissension. Slaving your life away was never the creator's intention. Why you making it a point to take me out of my greatness? I can't hang around sad folks. Depression is contagious. So each day is combative. I fight and I wrestle to keep hostile energy levels outside of my vessel. Money and titles don't define you. Those vices arrest you. If you happy no matter what you have in life, you successful.
Oh wait, you just hit me with the comic relief. You just hit me with the comedy, but holy shit. Got back in you serious. He got serious. You
making it a point to take me out of my greatness. I can't hang around sad folks. Depression is contagious. So
Facts.
Each day is combative. I fight and I wrestle to keep hostile energy levels outside of my vessel. Money and titles don't define you. Those vices arrest you. If you happy no matter what you have in life, you successful. So I'm a just fly away. Why? Cause I ain't in the mood for that bullshit, not today. I think I'm gon' fly away. Cause I ain't in the mood for that bullshit, not today. Watch this. I got a plate of fresh fruit and a bowl of bean soup, a clear mind and a big glass of orange juice. The whole night lined up to do my own thing. In the moment I relax in my zone, my phone rings. Oh damn, I'm wondering where they be coming from. It's like they magically know that I'm trying to get something done, so they interrupt when I'm trying to get some pages wrote. And it's hard to start over once my concentration's broke. Now I ain't.
As a YouTuber, I swear, it feels like nobody calls me. I feel like nobody calls me or texts me until I put these headphones on. Or until I press record on my camera. I swear I get every phone call and text message in the world. I feel you, K.
Ain't talking about my real homies black. I'm referring to those non-productive, ignorant cats. Grown men sleeping on people's living room floors. No life of their own, so all they do is consume yours. This even applies to female company I'm keeping. I get tired of hearing them talk when they ain't even speaking. I'm learning things about folks that I didn't know. Is it that out of control, or maybe I'm just getting old?
Both. Both. I think it's both.
Why? Cause I ain't in the mood for that bullshit, not today. I think I'm gon' fly away. Cause I ain't in the mood for that bullshit, not today.
Fire. Great way to close out the album. Great way to close out the album, because If anybody knows, you always got people that you probably don't deal with on a day-to-day basis, not your everyday people. You got your everyday people that you look forward to talking to, that you go to for advice, that you vent to, that they come vent to you. You know, the people that you fuck with. He's talking about the people that you probably used to fuck with heavy, but you don't fuck with heavy no more. But you don't want to be an asshole and just be like, hey, stop calling my phone. See, Kate, I'm that kind of guy. Nobody calls my phone with bullshit because I tell them, hey, don't call my phone with bullshit. I tell you, I'm going to tell you. It may seem ugly, but protecting your peace is what I'm all about. I'm all about protecting your peace. If I'm going through some shit, I try my hardest to figure it out on my own and not bother nobody because I know that feeling. Nobody wants that. Great way to close out the album, though. And great album. Ain't nothing else to talk about. It's K-Rino, man. This album is perfect. This album was perfect, period. At this point, you can't really judge a K-Rino album. 30 Years of Greatness. I can tell you my favorites, though. Favorites. A Hard Time, A Long Short Way, Still I Rise, Who Do You Believe In, The Voice, No Love, Made It Through, Picture This, Be Okay, Fly Away. Definitely going on playlist. Definitely.